Hey guys, it's Andrew with Push Nutrition, and today we are going to show you guys how to accurately track a recipe that you make. So this is a big question that we get because if you're not tracking your food in ingredients one by one, and you're somebody that likes to take recipes offline or something that you really have to make a lot of things together, you want to be able to accurately track it without, just putting a whole bunch of stuff in your phone and guessing and maybe you're getting it right. So we've got a really cool strategy for you guys to use when you enter in a recipe. Today we're going to be doing one of my favorite recipes. It's a cheeseburger casserole recipe, bacon cheeseburger casserole recipe. It's awesome. We have the recipe in the link if you guys want to check that out. But today we're going to be focusing on how to accurately put that in our phone. So first thing we're going to do is grab MyFitnessPal, and we are going to go to the create a meal tab. So you guys will log into your MyFitnessPal, go to your diary, and then you're gonna push add food. You can add it anywhere. At the top right, there's a plus button, and then you're going to put create a recipe. Okay, you'll notice it has add from the web or enter in ingredients manually. And because we have the link, we're going to add from the web. So what you'll do is enter in that the URL or the website address. You guys will put it in there, and MyFitnessPal will generate the ingredients list for you. So the one thing that you'll need to do just to make sure is double check your ingredients. Just kind of go over it, make sure everything looks normal on there. Sometimes the ingredients pop up twice. It's just kind of an error on the computer side, but make sure everything's right in the recipe, and then you'll integrate. Okay, and this is the cool part. When you see the serving size, we're gonna put serving size at 0 right now, and we'll explain that in a second. So we're gonna put that to the side for now, and the first thing that you're gonna do is you're going to measure out the dish that you are going to be using to cook your meal in. So if that is a casserole, measure out your dish like we're using today. If that's a soup, you guys can put the bowl that you're going to use, but prior to you guys putting any ingredients or cooking anything in it, measure what you're going to be cooking in empty on your measuring scale. Okay, so we're going to do that for you. We're going to get the weight of it, and then we're going to tare it. Remember the weight because it might be a while before you measure it again, so you can write that down. Make sure you guys have that in grams. Okay, so we've measured our casserole pan in grams, and now we're going to cook our casserole. So once we have the casserole done, the next step is we put it back on the scale. And this is a cool part. If you remember the grams that we used, we'll subtract that from the total amount, and then each gram we're just going to put in a serving size that we have in there. So we're going to put the total grams that the scale tells us onto MyFitnessPal as the serving. So for example, if this casserole weighed 300 grams, then it'll be 300 in the serving size. And that's just a number I made up. It might be a little different. So then once we get our regular bowl out, and what we're gonna take is a serving of the casserole, we'll measure out the serving of the casserole and how many grams we'll put that in as a serving size, and that will give us the most accurate macro tracking that we can for any casserole. So this is a really cool trick that we like to use because sometimes things come down to convenience, right? If it's not convenient for me to cook a recipe, or on the flip side of that, if it's not convenient for me to track the recipe, I'm probably not going to either cook it or track it. So if we can find a way to make recipes super simple to cook and make them even simpler to track, chances are you're going to get a little bit more creative with your cooking, and you're going to have a lot more variety in what you eat. So we also have more details on our blog and our website on how to do this if you need to know a little bit more of the details, and we also have more practical ways that you can use this method of tracking if you guys want to look at those. So have a great day, guys, and we will see you later.